And just feeling in the present moment. So not thinking of the past, not worrying of the future. We're all guilty of that. Just being right here and now. You want to apply your oil anywhere just before you come into that child's pose, then do so. And then once you've done that, just rest down in a chosen child's pose. So whether you like knees wide, big toes together or knees together, arms long or arms alongside you. We're just going to be here for a moment. So no rush, take your time. Whatever position you're in, you're sitting back towards your heels. Releasing the whole of the spine. Again, coming back to that sense of being present, feeling grounded at the start of your practice. Let's take 2 more breaths. If you have your arms alongside you, just bring them out in front, so you're stretching towards the top of your mat. Arms in line with the shoulders and plant your hands down. Let's head up and back into a down dog. And from here, I want you to breathe in and come up onto your toes, and then as you exhale, drop your heels back down. And we're going to do that a few times. Pushing all 10 toes into the mat and dropping down. And then from here, take a bend into the knees, dropping the knees to the mat and then straightening the legs. And again, drop the knees down and straighten. And let's do that one more time. From here, take a sway side to side. So you're pushing down the back of the legs as you move side to side into that hip a little. Arms not moving, just the lower body. And then come back to centre. Let's walk to the top of our mat. Bring the feet together once there and fold. Inhale, let's rise up, palms together. Exhale, heart centre. Inhale, let's reach. Exhale, fold. Long spine here. Step back with the right and the left leg into your plank, or drop your knees if you need. And then let's lower down to our mat. Breathe into that cobra and exhale, down dog. Push back. Stretch your right leg back and hold. Step it forward, top of the mat, into a high lunge. Bring up the arms. Frame your right foot, step your left foot in and fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, heart. Inhale, let's reach up. Exhale, fold down. Long spine here when you're ready. And fold. Left leg and right leg back into that plank. And then lower down to your mat. Roll to your cobra. Exhale, down dog. Squeezing that left leg back, 3-legged dog. Hips stay in line, toes down to the ground. And then step forward, left foot, high lunge. Hold here. Frame your left foot, step that right foot in and fold. Inhale, reach all of the way up, palms together. Link your fingers, stretch the arms up. And let's just go side to side when you're ready. You can push into the hips a little here, each side. That long breath again. Last 2. arms alongside you in mountain pose. So staying at the top of your mat, we're going to inhale, reach long arms. Exhale, fold. Long spine. Step back with your right foot, drop your knee down. Any knee pain, you take some support and then roll up. Grab your weight with your right hand. Left hand is going to be on your knee. Make sure you're not pushing down. And we're going to start our bicep curls. So you choose your weight. I'd go quite heavy here. Make sure you're in that low lunge, not dipping into the lower back. And just curling and releasing with that right arm. Stretching into that right hip as we hold. Gazes forwards. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, really squeezing at the top, and 1. Tilt slightly forward, take your weight behind, and let's pulse back for the triceps. So make sure you're not leaning on that front leg, you're just bringing your hand there and just squeeze back. A little bit more challenging if your weight's heavier. Weight is in that front knee, that front leg. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your weight down. Frame your left foot, push back into your right. Let's open and twist with that left arm. Working up. Drop that left hand down, step it back to your plank. Take that lower down, that roll up, and exhale into your down dog. Squeeze your right leg back. Inhale, let's draw that knee in, and exhale, take it long. Inhale, draw that knee in. Exhale, take it long. 1 more here, and hold that knee in. Take it long. Step forward, right foot into your high lunge. Hold here. Push back into that left leg. Arms along. Gazing forwards. Frame your right foot. Step your left foot in and fold. Inhale, rise all of the way up. Exhale, heart. Let's inhale and reach. Exhale and fold. Long spine. And we're going to step back with that left knee. Drop that knee down. So our weight now is in our left hand as we come into our low lunge. Just resting our right maybe gently on that knee. We're going to bicep curl left, squeezing and releasing down, holding that low lunge. Keep the gaze forward, that breath long, squeezing as you come up. We're going to do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Tilt the body slightly forward, make sure you're not leaning on that left leg. Take your left arm back and let's do triceps as we pulse back. Feeling that engagement in the back of the arm. Opening into that hip joint even more as we lean forwards. Make sure there's no weight on that knee. You can actually lift your right hand away. Pulsing for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your weight down. Frame your right foot. Push back into your left leg and open with your right. Take that twist. Framing your right foot, step it back to your plank. Lower down to your mat. Roll into your cobra and exhale back into your child's pose. Find your long breath. Taking 2 breaths here. And 1 more. Pushing back into your down dog. We're going to squeeze out left leg back. Inhale, knee to chest. And exhale, long. Inhale, squeeze that knee in. Send it long. 1 more here. Exhale, long. And let's step forward, high lunge, left knee. Bend into that left side. And hold. Frame that left foot. Step back to the top of your mat and fold. Inhale, rise all of the way up, palms together. Exhale, heart. You're going to need both weights now, so just make sure you've got both close to hand. And in that mountain position, we're going to come into chair pose. So knees together, feet together, arms long. I want you to drop down and pick up your weights. Keep in that bent knee position. Turn. And then we're going to open. Actually, I can't turn too much because I'm going to hit the fireplace. But open into that fly. So you're squeezing the weights in. You're opening them out. Make sure you've got that spine slightly tucked in. Core is strong. There's no dipping into the lower back. Make sure you're not rounding the upper back. Back is straight as you open in that fly. We're going to do 5 more, 4 more, 3, 2, and last one. Drop those weights, fold over the legs. Drop your left hand down and just open with your right. Take that twist. Dropping the right, opening with the left. Again, that twist. And then fold over both legs as you roll slowly, slowly back up. So again, we want 2 weights. Bend your knees, picking them up. We're going to step the legs wide. So you're going to bring your weights to your hips. Turn the toes out just slightly. And then what we do is we bend the right, we drop the left weight, and we sit back into our glutes. So we come back up, we sit back into the glutes as we drop alternate sides. So we're not too slow, but we're not too fast, just coming up and dropping down. Make sure you sit back into the glute, like you're trying to sit on the wall behind you as you drop each weight. So one leg is straight, the other is bent. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhale, exhale. Really sitting back. You should feel that in the inner leg, back of the legs, right up into the glutes. We're going to do 5 more. And 4. And 3. And 2. And last one. And come back up. Turn your toes forward. Drop your weights all the way down to your mat and fold. So wide leg forward fold. Take a walk with the left hand to the right ankle. Take that twist, right arm reaching up. Twisting through your spine. Take that walk the opposite way, right hand, left ankle and twist. Left hand reaching. One more breath here. Fold back down. Take that bend into the knees as you bring up your weights. So shifting the feet slightly closer together, we're going to squat down and squeeze it up. So squat down, squeeze up. You can turn your toes out slightly, heels slightly towards each other, and squeeze it up. Really squeeze the glutes as you come back up. And squeeze. Here we drop down and we pulse. Sitting back into those glutes again, pulsing, holding, finding it maybe a little challenging, and squeeze up. Let's do that again. Drop down, pulse. Well done, girls. And squeeze. We're going to do one more, dropping down, pulsing here. Let's go 5, 4, 3, I know we're feeling it, 2, and 1. Squeeze up. Bring your arms either side of you. Turn those toes in. Let's stretch right. Lovely waist stretch, hip stretch here. You can always drop your weights if you need to. Creeping that right hand down. Come back up. Let's go left. And come back up. Bring those feet in. Bring your weights to your shoulders. So this time we squat down, and as we come up, we push our weights up. So it's a squat down, weights to the shoulders, and it's a push up. Again, adapt your weights to suit. Pushing up. Sitting back to those heels as you come down. Push up. So slow and controlled. And when we take that control, we're really listening to our body as well. We're not rushing, we're not pushing. There should be some challenge. Push up, and let's pulse here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push up and bring your weights back to your shoulders. We're going to do alternate, up and down. Dropping the weights to the shoulders and pushing them back up. Finding that long breath. Let's do 5. Let's do 4. 3, 2, and 1. Release your weights. Take that side stretch, side to side this time. One way and the other. Well done. And last side. Come back to center. So making sure you've got a little bit of distance behind you, so you're not going to kick back into anything. We're going to do warrior 3. So keeping our left foot down on the mat, we're going to take our right leg back and just drop your weights and hold. So your hips are facing down towards your mat. You can always do this without weights. It's just giving you that sense of balance and grounding. Come back up, plant your right foot, and then start to take your left foot back. Again, just find something to hold your gaze as you take that left leg back. Finding balance. Don't worry if you wobble, don't worry if you fall out. you just come back in. And come back up. Come to the top of your mat, drop your weights down, bring your feet together. Inhale, breathe, reach up. Exhale, fold down. Long spine here. Step back with the right leg and the left leg into that plank and lower down. Inhale, breathe to your cobra. Exhale, down dog. Squeeze that right leg back. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale it long. Inhale, draw that knee in. And exhale it long. One more here. Draw that leg back. And this time, inhale, hold that knee in. And then drop down to your mat. So pigeon pose, everyone. Drop that right knee down, shift that left leg back. We're going to fold down to our mat, dropping the head. Just take a little wiggle side to side into that hip. Find your long breath again. Maybe holding here your pose. Breathing all the way in, all of the way out. And then start to walk your hands back to that right knee. Step it back to your down dog. Push back into those heels. Squeeze your left leg back. Let's inhale that knee to the chest. And then exhale it long. Inhale, knee comes in. Exhale, long. Last one here, draw that knee in. And exhale it long. Getting ready to squeeze and hold. Bring that knee to your chest as much as you can. Pulling away from your yoga mat. And then drop that knee down. We're coming to pigeon the other side. Walk your right leg back. Inhale. And then exhale, fold down. Dropping the head, taking that stretch, that wiggle side to side. Finding your long breath. And then maybe just finding stillness in the pose. Taking one more breath here. Roll up, push back to that down dog. Drop your knees down. Sit back to your heels. You can always grab your block. Bring your right hand behind your back. Reach your left arm long. Bring the hands to meet or use your strap. Maybe just close the eyes. Breathe into that right shoulder. Breathing all the way into the belly. Release that side. Draw your left arm behind you. Reach your right arm up. Take it back. Grab hold of the fingers if you can or your belt. And breathe into that left side. Release. Come on to seated, cross the legs. We're going to take our left hand over to our right knee, take that twist, right hand behind, pulling that right shoulder back. And reverse, twisting the other way. Bring your hands back to your knees, drop your chin down to your chest, just close your eyes and take a slow roll of the head. Reversing your circle. Shoulders relaxed. Come back to centre, keeping the eyes closed. Bring one hand to your belly and one hand to your heart. Feeling the breath now coming in, body expanding, and the breath releasing out. Feeling that love for yourself, that self-care, kindness. Being aware of how amazing you are, every part of you. Tell yourself how wonderful you are, how much you're loved, how much you respect yourself. And really feel it. Bring your hands to your heart center. Thank yourself for your practice this morning. And let's bow to Namaste. Namaste, everyone. Thank you.